Have you ever stepped on the scale in the morning and felt attacked by the number you saw? Everything seemed fine yesterday, yet overnight it claims you've gained weight. But here's the truth. Real fat does not appear while you sleep. Your body isn't that fast. Most overnight changes come from water, digestion, hormones, and inflammation. The scale measures far more than fat, so a sudden jump usually reflects short-term body changes, not real weight gain. Number 12. Constipation adds weight without adding fat. Sometimes the scale rises simply because your body hasn't finished digesting yesterday's meals. If your bowels move slowly, waste builds up inside you. That waste weighs something. Constipation causes bloating, heaviness, and increased numbers on the scale. This does not mean you gained fat. It means you are physically carrying more material inside your digestive tract. Low fiber, dehydration, lack of movement, and stress are major triggers. Once digestion improves, weight drops accordingly. It is not magic. It is plumbing. Number 11. Working out can make you heavier before it makes you leaner. Many people are shocked when exercise leads to temporary weight gain, but it actually makes sense. Strength training causes micro tears in muscle fibers. These tear patterns trigger inflammation and water retention during recovery. Fluid rushes into the muscle area to heal and rebuild tissue. That water weighs something. After intense workouts, people often feel swollen, tight, and sore. The scale reflects this healing process, not fat accumulation. Over time, muscle builds and water levels stabilize. This is often referred to as training inflammation, and it is a sign your body is improving, not failing. If you recently changed your exercise routine and saw weight increase, relax. Your body is adapting, not betraying you. Number 10. Drinking water can raise the scale at first. When someone begins drinking more water, they often panic when the scale increases. This reaction is understandable but unnecessary. Water has mass. When your body is dehydrated, you weigh less. When you rehydrate, the weight returns instantly. The scale captures that. This does not mean you gained fat. It means your cells finally received the fluid they needed. Hydration improves digestion, circulation, energy, and fat metabolism. If the scale rises after drinking more water, you're doing something right. Number 9. Carbohydrates. Hold water inside your body. Carbohydrates are not fat, but they attract water. When carbs are stored in the body as glycogen, water binds to them. That water must go somewhere, and it goes into muscle tissue and liver storage. This is why people on low-carb diets drop weight rapidly at first and regain it just as quickly when they reintroduce carbs. The weight is water leaving and returning. No fat vanished, no fat arrived. The body is simply balancing its fluid and energy stores. Number 8. Weekends confuse the scale. During the week, eating is structured, sleep is predictable, movement is habitual. Then the weekend arrives. Meals get larger, food gets saltier, alcohol makes appearances, exercise pauses, sleep schedules collapse, snack attacks sneak in. By Monday morning, the scale looks offended. But this is not real weight gain, it is routine disruption. Once work week habits return, balance follows. The scale settles down. Your body is not damaged, it is just confused by your Saturday. Number 7. Late meals affect your weight. The next morning, eating later than usual can change what you see on the scale the next morning, simply because your body is still working on digestion. Your digestive system does not instantly shut down when you go to sleep, and food takes time to move through it. If you weigh yourself while last night's meal is still being processed, that food has weight and it will be counted. It makes no difference whether the meal was healthy or indulgent. Mass is still mass. A late dinner may not be fully digested by morning, so the number on the scale reflects what is still inside you, not extra fat stored overnight. Number 6. Increasing fiber can increase scale weight. Temporarily, fiber is one of the best things you can add to your diet for digestion and overall health, but increasing it too quickly can make the scale rise at first. Fiber absorbs water and adds bulk inside the digestive system, which can lead to temporary bloating and fluid retention as your body learns how to handle the sudden change. During this adjustment phase, bowel movements may become heavier and digestion may feel slower, causing a short-term increase in weight that shows up on the scale. Once your system adapts and digestion becomes more efficient, the extra weight naturally drops away. Fiber works in your favor over time, even if it briefly plays tricks on the scale at the beginning. Number 5. Hormones play tricks on the scale. Hormones can heavily influence what you see on the scale, especially during menstrual cycles when the body naturally begins to retain more water. As hormone levels rise and fall, fluids shift between different areas of the body, leading to swelling and that familiar bloated feeling. Cravings also tend to increase during this time, often for salty foods, which adds even more water retention into the mix. All of this can cause the scale to climb suddenly and without warning. However, once hormone levels stabilize again, the extra fluid is released and weight returns to normal. No fat was gained during this process. Only water temporarily came and went. Number 4. Fasting can shock the scale before calming it. When people begin intermittent fasting, their eating pattern changes suddenly, and that can confuse the scale before the body has time to adjust. Because meals are eaten in a shorter window, portions are often larger, which means more food sitting in the digestive system, more sodium entering the body, and more water being retained as a result. These fluid shifts and digestion changes can make weight appear to increase temporarily, even though no fat has been gained. As the body adapts to the new routine, digestion becomes more efficient, water balance improves, and the scale settles down again. Intermittent fasting does not cause overnight fat gain. In most cases, it helps the body become more efficient at using stored energy rather than storing more. Number 3. Medication can cause fluid increase. Some medications can make the number on the scale rise even when your eating habits have not changed because they alter how your body manages fluids and hormones. Drugs such as steroids, hormonal treatments, certain antidepressants, and some blood pressure medications can signal your body to retain more water, which leads to swelling in the hands, feet, face, or stomach, and creates a feeling of heaviness or tightness. This type of weight appears quickly and is usually linked to fluid buildup rather than fat storage. It is not a failure of discipline or metabolism. It is a chemical response inside your body. If the change feels sudden, uncomfortable, or continues to worsen, it is important to speak with a doctor so the medication can be reviewed safely. Number 2. Inactivity misleads the scale. When physical activity decreases, your body begins to respond in subtle but noticeable ways that can show up on the scale even before any real fat is gained. Movement helps regulate digestion, circulation, and fluid balance, so when activity drops, food may take longer to move through your system, muscles recover more slowly, and your body may start holding on to extra water. Appetite can also change due to shifts in hormones and energy needs, which further affects how your body stores and releases fluids. As a result, the scale may rise even though your fat levels have not changed. While long-term inactivity can eventually lead to true weight gain, short-term changes in activity usually cause temporary jumps that are due mostly to fluid, not fat. Number 1. Poor sleep triggers weight illusions. Poor sleep disturbs your body far more than you realize and can make the scale rise even when you haven't gained real fat. When you don't get enough rest, stress hormones like cortisol increase, hunger hormones go out of balance, cravings intensify, and your body begins to retain more fluid. At the same time, inflammation rises and your system becomes confused about how to manage energy and hydration. The result is a sudden jump on the scale that looks alarming, but is misleading. This change happens quickly, but it is not fat. It is your body reacting to exhaustion, not storing calories. If this video helped you understand your body and made the scale a little less scary, give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments which one surprised you the most. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss videos that help you get healthier, smarter, and more confident every day.